Hi everybody, we're back again for another meal, and this meal is Puttenesca sauce. I made it once before, but a lot of people wanted to hear it again. What I made it, because I really don't tell you the measurements, so don't worry about it. That's the way I cook. I'm not a cook, you know, but so that's it. We're gonna make the Puttenesca sauce, and here's what the Puttenesca sauce is. First, you put olive oil in the pot. When that's it, you heat it up. Then you throw some anchovies. That's the anchovies. The anchovies, they melt. And this is a fish sauce. This is like on the holidays and stuff. You just want a fish sauce. You don't want no meat. Then when that's melted, then you throw the onions in. And when they get translucent, the onions, then you throw the garlic in. You throw garlic in. I didn't cut up the garlic in. Nice, look at nice garlic. See it? That's got as the stem. It's, you know, it comes from domestic. Then when that's all cooked, all melting down, then what you do is you throw little tomatoes in there. Little tomatoes in there. That's cooking now. That's cooking. Then when that's all cooking, then you throw all these ingredients. This is what it takes: olives, green olives, black olives, roasted peppers. I'm putting. You can put anything. You look in the refrigerator. Let me see. I'll throw this in. I'll throw that in. And capers. And pinoles. But what I do with the capers, olives, when I cut them up, I squeeze it, get the juice out. Squeeze it, get the juice out. The capers, same thing, squeeze it. Because it's too much juice, you know, like salt. It makes it a little salty and stuff. Then you cook it down. Then when that's all cooked, looks beautiful. When you look at it, it looks beautiful. All the tomatoes, the garlic. I see one guy in California. He just made this the way I said it, and he made it as a dip. It was that's the Puttenesca sauce, but he didn't put tomatoes, no tomatoes. He just left all these ingredients, and he made it as a dip, and he put it on Italian bread. Yeah. Then when that's all cooked, when that tomatoes all cooked, then we're gonna put nice shrimp in there. Look at that, the shrimp, and we're gonna put the lobster tails in there. Cook that all up, get all the flavors, look at that. Get all the flavors. I get the water, I try to get the water out of this. Because when you cook it, all the water goes in, makes it too loose. Lobsters in now. One. We'll put them for a swim. Let's go for a swim, guys. Go for a swim. Wow, look at this guy, huh? All right. When you do, you squeeze the juice, the oil out of this. I don't use their oil. I try not to put their oil in there, because I don't know what the kind of oil they use. This is a good virgin oil. You know, look how beautiful that is, huh? The green oil. See, I'm waiting for that to get a little hot. Anchovies in. Now watch the way it melts. It's gonna all melt, fall apart. It's going to all fall apart. I'll lower it a little bit. Oh, I love that history. I love that sound. Oh, yeah. Got a little more olive oil in there. Up. I'm going to cook down the onions when they get translucent, then we'll put the garlic in. How's it look, Rocco, okay? Tell me when the onions are ready, Rocco. Are they ready? No? Okay, he said no. All right, Rocco. Oh, what was that? I love you, Rocco. Rocco's the best, right? He's the best cook. Rocco loves this. This is Rocco's favorite. He loves this, right, Rocco? Rocco, don't lick my hand. I gotta wash my hands all over. Okay. Garlic in now. A little garlic. Plenty of garlic. When you have fish, put a lot of garlic. A lot of garlic with fish. Oops. God, look what I just did. Put that all up. Okay, it looks nice on that here. I could put a little more olive oil in there. But see, when you have the virgin olive oil, like the heat, the high heat, it disappears. I just put a little more in there. That's okay. This for the liquor, for the wine bottle. These are nice, huh? Aren't they nice? Look, it's a little shiny. Okay. Yes. Okay. Diced tomatoes. We'll put the diced tomatoes in there. That's gonna cook up. And then when that's cooking, then we add all the olives and everything in there. When that's all cooking, then we add the tomatoes. I'm gonna put the diced tomatoes. What I did was I scooshed them up a little bit with my hand. Because these are little chunky tomatoes in there. Put that in. Okay, let me mix this up. Dripping. Rocco, shut up, Rocco. Oh, God, Rocco don't like when he has company. There's plenty of food for Rocco. There's plenty of food here, Rocco. Don't worry about it. Okay. Olives. I got most nice stuff. Little olives in there. Olives. Look at the peppers there. Roasted peppers. Peppers. Capers. Capers. Put all the capers in there. Capers. Black olives. Hey, black olives. Look at the black olives. There's black olives in there. Okay. Now mix this all up. I seen on the show when I was in Florida, the guy had a cook show, and he made it just like this. See the way it is? He made it like that. He chopped up the olives a little more, and he made put Italian bread, made a dip out of it. I go, that's the Puttenesca. That's the Puttenesca. We gotta put the tomatoes in. We gotta put is tomatoes. See, I got the tomatoes with the basil leaf there, fresh basil. Look, I got it from here. Look, fresh basil. That's my garden. I'll mix this all up, let this cook down a little bit. Then I'll put the tomatoes in there, and then you just stir and stir and stir. Let's see how many we're gonna put. Everybody gonna say, Eddie, how many are you putting there? That's enough. That's good. That's plenty. I don't measure. I measure the way my mother measured. And the way my friends' mothers measure, the same thing. They all measure the same way. Yeah, that's it. As long as you can see everything, you know. The sauce I use, this is from the last time I made it. This is from last time, so I have extra sauce here. And I have this sauce. But we're gonna, this extra sauce, we're gonna have it cooked out. Okay. I've been cooking for about a half hour. So now I'm gonna put the tomatoes in there. Tomatoes. Okay. Tomatoes. Okay. Tomatoes. Okay. Oh, tomatoes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Then I'll clean it. Then I stir it up a little bit here. All right. Oh, yeah. It's nice. See? Nice. Look how nice that is. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Cook that up. Eat your hearts out. Hey.
Oh, I'm gonna eat my heart out.
The lobster here, some shrimp. We got plenty more lobster. Anybody want here? We can have 2 or 3 tails if you want.
2 or 3.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's it.